Welcome back, future medicos. I'm here with the most awaited notification for this year. Yes, Karnataka has released the notification for medical admission for the year 2020. Karnataka is one of the most populous state as far as medical admission is concerned for other state candidates because this is one of those states where the fee structure is very reasonable and there are some good colleges that are available in the state. So a lot of candidates are looking forward to Karnataka, particularly candidates with very high marks, probably around 550 marks to 600 marks. They might be looking at some of the wonderful colleges in Karnataka, right? So they may be looking at Ramaya, they may be looking at St. John's, right? So they were all waiting, and I'm also waiting for quite some time. The notification was slightly delayed, but finally it is here. So right now I am at the website of KEA, or Karnataka Examinations Authority. Now let's see what are the information available here on this website. You can see here, this is UG NEET 2020. And there are a couple of notifications given here. So the first one is UG NEET 2020 notification. Anyway, don't worry, I will provide a link to this particular website in the description below. So go to the description and you will be able to find out the exact link where you need to come to find out the notification and details for Karnataka. Now let's go through quickly the notification. This is the notification. This is dated 7th November 2020. So in fact, I'm right now recording this at midnight. So this came out. I'm not sure what time it came out. I didn't. I did check in the evening. So probably in the late evening or night it has come. So this is what combined centralized counseling for admission to MBBS and BDS courses for the year 2020-21 in the state of Karnataka, and Ayush seat admission to Karnataka candidates. So the Ayush is only for Karnataka candidates, whereas MBBS and BDS I think is open for all the state candidates. Now you can see here, so the notification, one thing you need to take note, non-Karnataka candidates will not be eligible for reservation. Okay, non-Karnataka candidates can only apply to two kinds of category. One is the private seats or open category. The second is others category, which is normally a very high fee structure. And of course, to St. John's has different kinds of categories for Roman Catholic Christians, like somewhere from RC1 to RC8 or RC9. I don't remember the exact categories, but there are different categories are available. In fact, I have posted a lot of videos related to Karnataka colleges. You can go and see them, where I have explained all the different categories that are available. But in the subsequent videos, maybe I will post one more video when the KEA releases a little bit more details. Okay, right now it's only the introduction. So you can see here, the interested eligible candidates have to register online from 8 p.m. on 7th November 2020. Okay, it's supposed to start at 8 p.m., but unfortunately, I still could not find out the registration link. But probably by the time you see this video on 8th November, probably this might have been activated and should be available. So the registration should have started by now. The worst case, probably tomorrow morning, we might be able to see. And then the last date is 10th November 2020 up to 11 a.m. So it's a very short time. So probably around 2 days is available for you to register. So make sure that you register by 10th November up to 11 a.m. And then subsequently, to pay the registration fee, the last date is same 10th November 2020 before 5:30 p.m. So time is very short. Try to do it fast. And there are some instructions for candidates who have already participated in the CET 2020. That is the admission test for engineering candidates. So if you have participated in CET 20 and you have already verified your documents, then probably some of these things may not be applicable for you. You still need to register for the UG NEET 2020. It doesn't mean you have registered for CET. You don't need to register for UG NEET. You still need to compulsorily register for UG NEET. But I think probably the document uploading or document verification might be slightly lesser for you because you have gone through that already. But anyway, go through these details. And if you are claiming linguistic minority or religious minority or NRI seats, or if you are claiming category 2 to category 8 in St. John's Medical College, then you need to upload relevant certificates for those. Okay, because these conditions might not have been applied to engineering seats. Okay, so this is the notification, nothing much here. And then the second one I wanted to show you, the e-brochure is still not available. Maybe they will upload shortly, but right now it is not available. Then they have instructions to candidate. This is the instruction to candidate, which is more or less same as the notification I have shown you. I don't think there is anything special here. Anyway, I request you to go through these in detail. And the last one is St. John's Medical College instructions. So the instructions that are very specifically related to St. John's is provided here. So you can go through again, a lot of these information I have shared earlier. Let me also go through these. Okay, there are 150 seats available for all India general open merit. That means anybody can participate. There are 10 seats, whereas 10 seats are available only for the staff, the children of staff of St. John's. And then the next category is all applicable only for Roman Catholic. Roman Catholic Christian religious sisters 20 seats, Roman Catholic Christian tribals 10, Roman Catholic Christians of scheduled caste 10, native North Indian Roman Catholic Christians 10, Roman Catholic Christians of Karnataka state. So this is only for Karnataka residents. There are 10 seats, but they should be Roman Catholic and should be Karnataka resident. Whereas if you are a Roman Catholic but you don't belong to Karnataka, then you can apply under All India Open Merit. There are 60 seats available here. And then this Karnataka State Open Merit, these 10 seats, anybody within Karnataka can apply. Okay, so there are 150 seats. The details of each category is given here. You can go through, or you can look at my earlier videos where I have explained it in much details. So you can see here, there are some additional documents you need to produce in case if you are applying for St. John's. So take a look at these also. Probably you need to provide the baptism certificate and things like that. Maybe some domicile certificate is needed. You need to execute a bond. Okay, there is a service requirement is there. 2 years you need to serve St. John's if you are going to study in that college. So take note of that. You need to give this declaration. Eligibility certificate for the different categories are available. You need to get it signed probably from the bishop. Right. So these are specific information available for St. John's. Okay. I don't want to go through these in detail. You go through. I have given it. If you want details, I have given it in other videos. Right. So these are the information right now available in this particular website. I could not find anything else as of now. There is no link for registration as it is. So probably let's wait for some more time, or okay, there seems to be, okay, this is not available yet. Okay, there is an online registration link provided here, 8th November, but it seems like it's still not activated. When I click this, I'm just getting an error only. So maybe it might be activated soon. So just wait for maybe a couple of hours, probably 8th morning, it should be available. Okay, so go through these details and then start applying for Karnataka. If you have any doubts about Karnataka admission, please leave your comment. I will get back to you. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in some other video soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.